I just hope that you guys don't hear it. But anyway, all right, let's get this show on the road. What's up, everybody? How goes? Let me get my chat up. So we don't have too much time today. I have a bunch of errands I gotta run, so we might have to keep this one down to about an hour, which is cool. We can just do a quick hour, but we do have there is unfortunate news for RDNA 2 owners this week. I literally just saw it like a few hours ago, which is shocking. So what I wanted to do today was actually go over how long a certain architecture is released for on AMD, and then how quickly they abandon the architecture. Because it seems like it's been, the Radeon division seems like they've been abandoning their architectures rather quickly, it seems like. What's up, Homas? What's up, Roadkiller? What's up, Resist? What's up, thank you, Plays? What's up, Bradley? My man. I've been grinding the hell out of Battlefield, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it a lot. I don't know why. It's just like a, you know, there's like nothing. It doesn't do anything that's like that we haven't already seen before, you know, but it's just the fact that I don't feel like I encounter any cheaters just makes it that much more enjoyable. I just don't like playing against cheaters. That's about it. But so let's go. So the headline was, let's check this out here. So we have why would the old school Battlefield players be pissed? Video cards. So it was literally just, here it is. There it is. Yeah. So I actually didn't see this pop up from video cards initially. I did see it on Twitter, and it was something like AMD sunsets their drivers to they used a specific term. I don't remember what it was called though. But 2023 was when the last GRE models were released. That's crazy. Maintenance mode. That's what it is. Maintenance mode. So let's see. AMD launched the RX 5000 series in 2019. Yeah, the 5700 XT, whatever. The 6000 series, though, you can get. You know what? I was gonna do a video, honestly, on the second-hand AMD graphics cards, because you can pick some of them up for filthy cheap, man. Filthy cheap. But after literally, I just saw this post, I'm like, now I don't know if I want to make that video, because you know how I picked up that yeah, no kidding, Brad. That's a good point. But that's not honest. That's just, yeah, that's crazy. So wait a minute. So the 6900 XT came out in, oh my god, that's such a good point. Hang on a second. 6900 XT launch date 2020. So AMD launched the 6900 in 2020. It was broken in Warzone for 2 years, which means that your graphics card didn't work until 2022. And then AMD stopped supporting it in 2025. So you only got 3 years of usage out of a AMD graphics card. That seems insane. And then when did the 7900 XTX come out? Release date. As far as I know, it's still broken in Warzone, but I haven't confirmed it. 2022. So this one still isn't fixed 2 years later. So it seems like the cadence is launch graphics card. Although RDNA, the architecture for RDNA 2 wasn't broken. I don't know why they would abandon it now. But it seems like the cadence is you buy an AMD graphics card. It's broken. The drivers are broken for about 2 years. Then you get support for 3 years. and then they sunset the team for that the team for that product. That's really not good. That's almost like anti-consumerism. You know, it reminds me a lot of like you know how like you buy, what was the big one from EA, Anthem, like you buy Anthem and it's like, to be fair, they kept those servers up for a long time, but the moral of the story is you buy an online game, it's a digital product, and then just the other day I saw a post that was like New World servers are shutting down. So all the time you spent investing in New World, it's all gone now. It's all wiped out. So buying an AMD graphics card feels really similar to that. Like, I don't want to invest in this shit. On the other hand, though, but like, I don't think this would affect aftermarket pricing, though. But if you can get the 6900 XTs for filthy cheap, maybe we can check the pricing after. What's up, fucko, my man? Yeah, but no, 5 years. Yeah, but I'm not counting 5 years though. I'm counting 3, because their drivers tend to be broken for about 2 years. Although, you know, the 9070 XT. What was the worst game that I tried in that one? It was Sons of the Forest, wasn't it? But that Sons of the Forest has been broken on AMD graphics cards since the game launched, right? But the 9070 XT seems to work in esports titles, at least. I need to go back and revisit the 7900 XTX now. So here's the thing. So yeah, the video idea that I was gonna make was... Okay, so this was the video idea that I was gonna make. Check this out. And then it kind of got shoehorned a little bit. It's like, should you buy secondhand 7900 XTX or get 9070 XT? And I actually don't know the answer to that one. I think I would go for the secondhand, this one, because I prefer raw horsepower over software feature sets. I've always kind of been that way. Whatever the hell gives me the most frames with no upscalers and no frame gen. Like I would never buy this graphics card knowing that it had better FSR4 support. That is not a sales. That's not an enticing prospect for me whatsoever. I got a 7900 XTX secondhand for 800 Canadian just the other week. So let's actually check that out. So 800 CAD to USD. 500. That seems a lot, like a lot. 550 USD to CAD. It's a strange conversion. What? What am I? Why is it different when you convert either way? Okay. Oh no, never mind. I'm dumb. I'm totally just, I had a brain fart there. So about 570 US. What's the 9070 XT going for right now? 90, just like a base model. No, yeah, so 650. What's the cheapest one here? So 640 is the cheapest one you can get. Open box. No, yeah, 650. So yeah, so you can save $100 if you buy a second-hand 700 XTX. I think that, and you get more VRAM too. I think that's the better deal. 7900 XTX on eBay here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, about 550. So let's say 550. Yeah. That's what I got it for. What's up, Ichachi? My man with a prime. I guess we can do buttons today. Why not?
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
eBay's not a good isn't a good barometer, but yeah, I guess I got mine for 570 US dollars, right? Now, No, you can, man, you could reduce the power draw on those things a lot, dude. You can. They don't, you don't have to crank the shit out of them, right? That's the thing. And if you just keep it around like 350 watts, we're so used to graphics cards pulling 350 watts nowadays. It's kind of normalized a little bit. But that was the video idea that I was gonna make. And I'll probably still make it, but so here's the thing. Let's say the 7900 XTX, it's been out for 3 years, and 2 years of broken drivers. Let's say you know that you're only gonna get 2 more years of support on it. So it's like, do you buy? It's almost like, do you buy the graphics card knowing that it's going to be end of life in 2 years? Now end of life and sunsetting doesn't mean it's not going to work. It just means that they're not going to prioritize you when it comes to driver optimizations, right? Now, oh my god, I could talk about this. So the counter argument to that again is, what if game engines going forward are like Battlefield, where it will just utilize the entirety of the architecture anyway? And yeah, like, have you noticed that there haven't been any drivers that have come out after Battlefield 6 came out that are like, this driver update increased by 15%. Like, that didn't happen. Have you noticed that? It's like, there's been no performance updates for Battlefield for drivers after the game is already launched, right? The PS5, yeah, the consoles are a bit different though, because PlayStation, like those games, like, okay, so that's a good point. If a game is written for PS5, like Horizon Zero Dawn, then yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be safe buying an old RDNA 2 card. So let's say the PS5 Pro, they make like Horizon Zero Dawn 4 or God of War like 7. Yeah, then you'd be okay. I think it would work, obviously. It would work. I still haven't gotten my voice back. God, ever since I got sick that one time. It's been like a month. Oh, what's up, Killer Bash? $50, dude. You didn't have to, man. Is there a message? $50. Oh, no message. What's up, dude? I'm gonna put that $50 towards my first fiber payment, man. I am so excited to get fiber. Oh my god, thank you so much, Bash. I have a meeting with the ISP, not a meeting, but like a phone call, on the 4th. So then I will know exactly how much fiber is gonna cost and what's all entailed with all that stuff. I'm gonna negotiate the shit out of them. The thing is, though, I know that Bell is coming to Vancouver as well. I posted that in the Discord. And they might be offering, so I'm not gonna be too quick to jump on board. I'm definitely gonna mention that Bell is coming, and you gotta do a little bit of that negotiating, guys. You know what I'm talking about? You never say yes to the first offer. It's kind of like that in real life, or all aspects of life, right? What's up, Bash? Thanks so much, dude. I'm not gonna use money today because I don't want to get demonetized. It's kind of early in the stream still. Let's do Ted.
So you think you got what it takes?
I'll tell you what I got. Your wife's pussy on my breath.
What's up, John Cena? Dude, I've been waiting for fiber. I think I bought this house 10 or 11 years ago, or 12 years ago. I've been waiting for fiber that long, dude. You know what I was telling the guys like 5 years ago when I started the YouTube channel? I was like, if I ever move houses or if I ever sell houses or buy another house, it has to have fiber. I'm like, that was like a requirement, and I'm finally getting it. Finally, it took 12 years, but hey, I'm finally getting it. So now I don't really have to move, so I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, let me catch up on chat here. But yeah, no, so the I should probably finish reading the whole article here, to be honest. Yeah, that's another thing too. If you do play games on Linux, oh Bash, I have a story actually. JJ messaged me about an Asus router. Oh, it's so funny. Hang on. Yeah, so well, God, I haven't taken my caffeine yet this morning. I'm in the process though. So if you do play on Linux, then you would be okay in terms of the I think the open source boys over there would take care of you on older AMD graphics cards. I don't see a problem there. I don't game on Linux. I hate Linux. Oh my God, dude. Trying to deal with Linux with trying to install that open source router software, I'm done with all that shit. I ain't never touching Linux or FreeBSD ever again. Never again, dude. That shit ain't for me. Oh my God, it made me fall in love with Windows a million times more. And it's not even like that I couldn't figure it out. It's like the commands that they have for like their terminal, it's like their command prompt in Linux. Their commands are fucking stupid. It's like things that you wouldn't think. It's like I can't even think of one right now. Like to get your IP address, you have to type in IP space ADDR, like IP address. If I didn't Google that, I would have never tried that. It's like, I don't know. It's just like OPK package fetch. Like, what is all this shit? Like, fuck all this shit, dude. Fuck all that shit. No, I ain't never touching Linux ever again. Fuck that. But anyway. So, no, I think JJ is gonna send me a router, and yeah, I just got frustrated too, man. That's exactly what it was. And you know what? So, thankfully, I hope Asus fucking rescues me from this hell of this stupid. What it was is I got fear-mongered into. Yeah, but the thing is, they don't, the OpenWRT and Linux and FreeBSD, no one has drivers for that stupid network adapter, man. Which is crazy because it came out like 8 months ago. And it's like, so I tried PFSense, OPNSense. I tried OpenWRT. I tried some other one called not Atlas. There's a fourth one that I tried, and none of them have a button that just says install driver. Why? That's another thing that turned me off from Linux. It's like, so you know what's nice about Windows? If I go to NVIDIA drivers and I download the fucking driver, I double click on it and it installs. If I want to do that on Linux, I have to like repackage the fucking distro with some custom kernel first, then do a command of opkg fucking install and find. I have to like upload it to like the Linux cloud. It's like fuck all that shit, dude. Like fuck all that shit. Why is there no button that just says install driver and I fucking click on it? So for that's how you know that Linux and FreeBSD are kind of lost in the sauce. Or it's written by like Wendell types where like they're just they have no perspective on what the average user wants to deal with. It would probably take a Linux engineer 10 minutes to make that button, like install driver button. And then you download the driver from the Intel website and you fucking install it. It would literally take like 10 minutes. But they to them, I'm assuming from their frame of mind, um just do these 9 commands and it works fine. Like the average person doesn't have the time for that shit. Do you remember when Wendell when the 7950X 3D came out and Wendell was like, just run these 50 fucking batch scripts and the CPU works fine. It's like that's what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, I'm never touching Linux. It's like I'm not nerdy enough for that shit, man. I'm not, like, that ain't me. That is how I wasted 3 days, 4 days on that shit. I wasted, so this is the I tried you know what? You know what's funny? Chat GPT actually gave me the closest correct answers for that shit. But no, I wouldn't say they're the pinnacle of nerds. It's just that they don't let me put it this way. If they're never going to take over Windows because of that reason. They made the barrier to entry to use those other those other operating systems. It's about, you know, who wants to learn that shit? What's the point? That's what I'm saying. It's like, why? So when Asus sends me that router, and I'm gonna make a video of, like, the video. It's not gonna be a router video because nobody would watch that. I'm gonna clickbait the video like fiber versus coax for like compete fucking latency. You know that shit's gonna slap, right? But what I'm gonna mention is that if I spent like 3 or 4 days trying to figure out a fucking Linux or a free BSD how to install a driver, so I lost 3 days or 4 days. I could have made a video in that time. I could have done a consult. I could have fixed my sales copy. I could have done a million things to just make $500 to just buy a plug and play router, like Bash was saying, the Ubiquity. I could have just bought in that thing, man. Why am I dicking around with all this shit? So as long as they make that shit that much of a time sink to learn, it's never gonna get mass adoption. Never. Maybe if Steam, I bet, because why do you think, I guess, why do you think Steam hasn't released Steam OS yet? Probably because it's not streamlined enough. Gabe Newell, he knows, man. He knows that shit. Hang on, let me catch up here. And then here's the other thing. So there's PFSense Community Edition, and then there's PFSense the subscription model or whatever. And apparently the subscription model has the drivers in it. I just don't care, man. I just don't. I spent $300 on that fucking network adapter too. I don't even know what to do with it anymore. Well, no, so I got fear-mongered into the whole for some reason, I don't know. So I wonder if this is another one of those things that isn't really a thing. Only, like, you know how when people test SSDs, The network adapter? You want that thing? Give it to you for like half price. I don't have a use for it anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with it. I was gonna like use it in my workstation to like just as a single port 10 gigabit card. I don't know. No, so you know how when people test SSDs, they'll like fry it with like a 1 terabyte sequential write, and then like the SSD will go through like 200 gigabytes, then throttle itself or some shit. And it's like, yeah, that's good information to know, but okay, well, yeah, we'll talk. I'm down. Well, let me see if Asus actually sends me that router first. But so yeah, so you know that's like, oh, that's good information to know that the SSD throttles after 200 gigabytes or whatever. But in real world use case scenario, you just never encounter shit like that. So when I'm reading this stuff online about like how the Asus routers can't handle fiber, I don't understand what that means. It's like the CPU horror. That's why I got fearmongered in the first place. I also had the Velka and I also had the 7600X. So I was like, well, I already have all these parts. If just in case there is some kind of like internet bandwidth throttling problem. But anyway, I was talking to JJ and then he's like, he's like, I'm a single guy in a house by myself. It's not a problem. It's like, yeah, what am I doing, man? It's like I don't have like a college campus with like 400 users. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a one guy. Yeah, but that's the thing. Too much traffic for me? For my one person? Yeah, so then I thought to myself, I'm pretty sure the CPU is the same as the ones in my Rapture right now. No, I think so. I think this is where it comes into the whole obsessive nerd thing versus real world use case scenario. Like the obsessive nerd will buy like an Asus router and then purposely try to throttle the shit out of it with as much traffic as possible, like 7 torrents going at once, all uploading, plus file transfer, plus download, plus streaming. Okay, it's like, okay, that tiny little quad core, yeah, that might have issues, kind of thing, right? I don't do any of that shit. So that when I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, so I have 2.5 gigabit right now. That's what I should have known better and just fucking ignored the entirety of the internet and tested it myself, man. Literally. It's just I didn't have fiber at the time, so I was just like, I had all the components so it was like I had all the components. I don't think that's a problem either though. Like you just limit the upload connections to 1 or 2 people at a time. Why wouldn't a quad core be able to handle? See, we can test that. That's what I want to test. Like this is the router they're going to send me. Asus BTBE. I don't even know which one it is anymore. The purple one. Oh, this one. The BE96U. I think this is the one. This is the one, yeah. So you go to where's the CPU on this thing? Yeah, 2.6 gigahertz quad core. Hang on, Rapture 1600 AX, 6000 AX. What's this one? So this is the one that I'm using right now for my WAN. 2 gigahertz quad core processor. Why wouldn't this one be able to handle it? This is what I'm talking about. Why would I ever do VPN? That's exactly what I'm saying. So yeah, I basically got fear-mongered into like the XOC nerd world of internet. That's all it was. That's exactly what happened. And it's like I made all the same mistakes that I tell people not to make if it's not that serious. It was literally just that. If you have 7 fucking connections at once and they're all trying to upload fucking all this crazy shit, you're gonna saturate that quad core processor. If you use isolation, I don't even know what that means. What's isolation? I just want to route an internet connection, man. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't even know what any of the what are you people doing with your fucking internet connections that are like it's wild, dude. What's up, Lars? My man. Thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. My man, Lars. Oh my god, that's loud. There we go, that's better. I really need to adjust the volume on that one. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yeah, you know what I might do, Bash? I think the reason why it got fucked before was because the ISO is like 20 gigabytes and my upload speed is only 250 on this internet connection. So it would have taken however many hours to download the ISO. So then when 2 or 3 people connected at once, now you have 3 guys downloading it for like fucking 20 hours. That's what the problem was. But if I limit the connection to like 1 person or 2 people and 5 gigabit upload, now the guy is downloading the ISO in what's 5 gigabit here? 5,000 divided by 8, 625. So they times divided by 20. So they download the ISO in 30 minutes. I don't think there would be a congestion problem. And then here's the other thing. Why would this router not be able to handle it though? Now, I'm gonna fuck around. We're gonna fuck around and find out though. So here's the thing. So here's the okay. When I get this thing and I actually get my fiber, we totally derailed the entire fucking stream. When I get this thing, and here's the nice thing about this too, I can actually put an FTP on it. You can't even FTP PF sense or OPN sense. It's AIDS, dude. I'm on an effing TP-Link $10 router. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, like dude, all I do is stream and play video games. Like, I don't do any fucking VPN shit. I don't do any AI, like NetDuma fucking, I don't do any of that shit, dude. I don't do any port forwarding. I don't do any QoS. I don't do any PPoE. It's literally in, out to my PC. That's it. I don't know what the fuck you people are doing with your internet connections. It's dude, people are out of their fucking minds. People are out of their minds, dude. I don't even know what isolation is. Who does VPN? Hey, who does VPN? Why would you VPN though? Are you like like man, you it would be such a specific use case. You would have to like travel on a weekly basis to other parts of the planet and need to access your home network. Even then, I would put money that this thing would not throttle with just that use case. One guy doing that. Now, okay, if you're running a fucking business off of it and you have like 10 people going into the VPN at once, sure. It's like, that's what I'm saying. I think people are just out of my fucking minds, dude. Or they're out of their fucking minds, honestly. QoS, you would do if you had a house of like 10 people in it, though. I'm one guy. That's the point. The point I'm trying to make here. VPNs are good for... okay, no, man. All right. Okay, I don't do any of that shit. You guys do you. I'm gonna do me. If you're happy, I'm happy. Let's put it that way. I'm just gonna get my router. I don't even disable anything, dude. I just fucking run the damn thing stock. Dude, people FOMO over the craziest fucking shit. The craziest shit, dude. Or they FOMO. They like, why would you? Okay, yeah, you guys do you. I don't know. I'm good. So here's the thing. When I get it, I'll test it. It's not like I'm not gonna have my other thing for a while. I'm not gonna the little mini Velka 3 PC that I built. It's, you know what's so strange is that people need to like feel the need to justify what they do. I run this. Cool, bro. Cool. If you're happy, I'm happy. I'm just letting you know that for 99.9999999% of people, that's fucking irrelevant. Just like most things on the internet, 99.9% of shit is fucking irrelevant to most people, dude. But anyway, so that other one, so the reason why I came to this conclusion is I have 2.5 gigabit. Well, let me test it first, Urge to Kill, because well, it depends. It's really straightforward, dude. I already have 2 Asus routers too. There you go. Finally, someone talks some fucking common sense, dude. I was just about to say that. So I'm running 2.5 right now on that Rapture AX6000. I would remote into it and show you guys, but it would show my my WAN IP. I don't want to get doxxed. But I've never come close to ever seeing it throttle ever. Not for a millisecond on anything I do. Nothing. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me see if I can take I'm gonna take a screenshot right now while I'm streaming. Hang on, I'm gonna log into this thing. Let's see what the CPU usage is right now on this thing, if it even tells me. How do I look at this? Network ping system log. I don't know how to actually look at the CPU usage on this thing. Dashboard? Traffic analyzer? Maybe you can't. Administration. Firmware. No. System? No. Maybe not. Maybe never mind. I don't know. Netstat? Does anybody know how to check the CPU usage on a Asus router? Huh. Never mind. Maybe you can't. Traffic analyzer. Top 5. And I really just want to see this now. WAN. Maybe the WAN button? No. Somewhere in the system logs. Wireless, routing table, connections. No, it doesn't look like it's in here either. Connections. No. Huh, that's a huge miss on Asus's part. Well, anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't really matter too much. But anyway, I've never, but long story short, I've never had a throttling problem whatsoever. Ever. Not a single time. So then that's when it clued in. I'm like, what am I even doing? Like, what am I doing? Dude, I'll tell you. I'm not annoyed with Windows at all. What's annoying about Windows for you guys? Hang on, let me catch up here. That's different though. If you yeah, so you know what? I was legit just thinking of even just using the ISP's router. I swear to God, dude, I might even just test that as well. The only reason I didn't want to use the ISP's router is because I have had streaming issues with the ISP's router in the past. I have. And then when I got the Asus router, my problem went away instantly. So that's why I don't even want to bother with it. But I could try it though. There's no harm. It takes 10 minutes to test it. Maybe I'll just do that in the Discord. Because maybe I don't even need this thing, to be honest. Hang on, let me catch up here. It's on the main page on the performance tab. I didn't see no performance tab. Let me try again. Performance tab. Reboot. I don't see no performance tab. Did you just make that up? What the hell? What the hell? The guy just made that up. Who said that? Ancient Alien. Where did you get that information from, man? You just fucking lied. ISP now. So anyway. Okay. If I go back and check one more time, if it's not there, I'm banning you. Because now you wasted my time twice. Let me see this. Status, not performance. Last chance, Ancient Alien. There's no button that says status. Well. Well, time to go, my man. You've wasted my time long enough. Please, in the future, guys, do not talk unless you have this specific router model that I'm talking about and you've tested it yourself, because why would you make shit up like that? God, the fuck's the point? Okay, another one bites the dust. Okay, hang on, let me catch up here, boys. That's the other thing too. Yeah, ISP routers are locked down. That's another reason why. But I haven't tested that one, so I don't know if it's actually good or not. Hang on, let me catch up here. I got quite a bit of YouTube chat to catch up on. Dude, all these terms I've never seen before. 100%, dude. Dude, people are lost in the fucking sauce when it comes. It really makes you. So I released a video. People are so fucking weird, average dad. Oh my god, dude. Yes. Any weirdism whatsoever. You know what's interesting about that? Oh my god, I have a story for you guys. It's not really techonomics related, but I thought it was super fascinating though. Yeah, I will talk about it. I will talk about it. Yeah, Urge to Kill. What? The only difference between this one and the Rapture one is this one, unfortunately, only has two 10 gigabit connections and the rest are 1 gigabit. So unless you have an external switch, that might be a problem for you. The BE98 Pro or whatever, that has 2.5 gigabit connections on it. So you got to pay extra for that one. But I only need the 10 in and the 10 out, and I'm good. So this one works for me, right? You make sure you look at the IO ports on them. There's a lot of weird shit. Like they have another router that has like SFP ports on it and shit. Bingo. Dude, people are just out of their minds. I don't know why people obsess over the minutia, to be honest. Hang on, let me catch up here, boys. Yeah, my man. Good man. Hang on, still catching up here, guys. What's up, Tickle Daddy with a tier 1? My man over on Twitch. Tickle Daddy. I don't know what CLI access means, man.
Put that cookie down now.
It's on the main page, right side, click status. I literally just checked that. I'm gonna go one more time. If it's not there, you're banned too, Wolf. Right side, status. There is no button here that says status. On the right side, there's nothing. So Wolf's got to go too. Let's see how many people we're gonna ban. I'll take a screenshot for you too, actually. How do I print screen here? Let's see how many people we're gonna ban from this one thing. Let's see. Paint. Oh yeah, that worked. I just gotta block out my WAN IP. There we go. Okay, that'll do. Why are people so... I don't know why people are doing this shit. Let me just make sure that there's no other... Yeah, this is good. Okay, yes, check this out. Where's the status button? Where am I looking here? Where's the status button? Well, I'm assuming these guys are just Googling it, or they're using Chat GPT or something. In which case, why would you try to just spread that on my channel? If you tell me to do something and I test it and it's wrong, I'm just gonna insta permaban you. Because I don't like when people say things that they have no experience over. Wolf, where's the button, my man? Or do I have to get rid of you too? We can talk about Pascal support as well. I gotta ban this guy too. Fuck, how do I get rid of this guy? No. You said status on the right. Yeah, not so. Okay, hang on. Hold. Before I ban you, what made you say status on the right? Did you Google it? I already checked network map earlier. Like, did you Google it or did you Chat GPT? Like, what made you say it? Like, where did that come from? Because the other guy got banned for the exact same thing. No. Answer my question. I'm not going to ask you again. Where did you get it from? You said status on the right side. Where did that come from? Why do people not answer my question when I ask them a question? It's a Chat GPT answer, is it? Are you going to answer my question or not, Wolf? My man. Is that going to happen? From my Asus? Do you have the same model I do? It's different, so it's my bad. Okay, so fuck, man. You guys are actually insufferable, man. Ban. Wait, you know what? I did actually. There's a thing that I'm missing here. Not that. Where's the streaming etiquette? I forgot to have that. Like, people don't have any fucking common sense, dude. If you spread misinformation on my channel, it is a permanent and automatic ban. I don't know why people aren't clear about that. What is not clear about that, boys? If you're unsure, you're better off just not to say anything. I do the same thing in the Discord too. If unsure, no talk. If you have not tested it, no talk. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Hang on, let me catch up here. There's two people I had to ban for the exact same thing. If grandma can't navigate, that's exactly it, dude. Yes. No, you didn't derail it, Bash. I don't know why people just I'm not sure people I think it comes from a good place. People try to help like you because they don't know any better. If you see your buddy is like 400 pounds and he's like, man, I just can't get the weight off. And you're like, oh, have you tried drinking water? It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, but the guy saying, have you tried drinking water? Is trying to help, but it's so fucking dumb That it's just like the fat guy is going to be like, just shut the fuck up. Like, that's the scenario that keeps happening here. The people are trying to help and it comes from a good place, but it's so dumb and it's incorrect that it just like annoys the shit out of me. Just get the fuck out of here. If you're not correct and you don't know what you're talking about, just don't say anything. Period. Just don't do it. Anyway, let me tell you the story about the autism now. That's what I was gonna mention. It's a dope hit if you're the one who solves the problem. That's exactly what they're after. Yes. Which is odd. Why would you that's so odd. So it's like you get your validation from people saying good job in chat or something? You know, at my day job, I never felt good for solving somebody else's problem. I was never like that. I just never gave a shit. Like, I don't know. I guess I would say if you get a dopamine hit from helping other people, but like it's not just helping other people. It's like it's like a shotgun. Like, you know, like Marge in the fucking makeup. Like, hang on. Simpsons makeup shotgun. Like, you're doing this shit. I need to make this a button. Like, you just did that. Like, that's what they fucking do to me every single time. Like, they just like chat GPT, Google it, and then fucking make up shotgun and just hope that one of them sticks. It's like, that's not really helping. Like, don't make up shotgun. I'm gonna make this into a button later. Don't make up shotgun. I ain't about that make up shotgun life. So the when's the next podcast? What's the subject gonna be? How you know, before I started the stream today, I sat on the Go Live stream on the page on YouTube, and I was like, do I make it members only or do I open it up? And I was really struggling with that one. I'm like, members only. Do I want to talk to fucking idiots today? Do I want to derail the stream today? Or do I want to actually have a productive techonomics? And I was really struggling with it. And I was like, I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try one more time to have it open. And I'm fucking regret. Now, the going forward, techonomics will never be open chat ever again. You guys are fucking insufferable. What do you, like, it's actually insufferable. Like, I don't, it's not possible. I don't think fucking streaming on YouTube is possible with an open chat. Like, it's too large of a platform or something. Like, it's like cause we never had yeah, but this is a techonomics channel though. It's like 1/4 or 1/5 the size of my other one. The other one I only do members only for that reason. But it's like no matter how many fucking people I ban and the viewer etiquette, and it's constant. It's fucking incessant, dude. Over and over and over and over. Yeah, I just don't it's like uncleanable because we never had that problem on Kick or Twitch, did we? Yeah, I think Kick as a platform is its own filter. Because people are just late. So I think that's exactly what it is, and I think you nailed it. Kick, I think people are too lazy to make a new account on Kick, so they just don't. Which is like, if the person is too lazy to engage with, it's almost like I'm giving them like a silver platter to be lazy by streaming on YouTube and making it open. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. It's like, oh shit, Jufus is live. I'm gonna be a fucking idiot because it's so easy to be one. It's not brave. It's not that. It's just they're just like, I don't know, man. They're just not that bright. They're not very bright. But it's crazy that YouTube is the platform with like the least amount of bright people on it. You would think that would be Kick. Like you'd think all the degenerates would be on Kick. It's not like that. They're all on YouTube. It's insane. YouTube is actual fucking brain rot. Okay, so if you go, okay, actually, you know what we should do? We should react to my last video. It's on, here it is, right? Look at that. Sweet. This comment section is, man, like people are so lost when it comes to PCs. Holy shit. I don't know how to get around the whole parasocial thing, dude. I'm not sure. I just don't think humans were. I don't think we know how to cope with that as like a human species. I don't think there's any way around that. It's like, it's I just, you watch somebody like once or twice a week and you just like auto associate that person as like a family member or as like your friend for some reason. I never had that problem, but it just seems to be the default for humanity. If they watch somebody consistently, they like fantasize what it would be like to be your friend and shit. It's fucking wild, dude. I know, Brad. Yeah, it's true, man. Are you the guy that doesn't have Discord? That's you, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, I feel bad because people like Brad are always supporting and donating and stuff, and then some fucking idiot derails the entire... Two fucking idiots derail the stream by saying, it's on the status on the right. And, you know, but they both said the exact same thing. That's why I think it was a chat GPT answer. What's up, Tech Lab? Actually, let me redo my my chat overlay here. Give me one sec, guys. Let me tell you about the autistic. So this makes me feel a little bad for some of these guys that I ban. Let me explain. This just kind of reminded me. Okay, is my pop-up working again? There we go. Okay, so you know what happened the other week? So we were That's good. Dude, you're talking as if you're like a fucking boomer. That's so funny. Oh, fucking Jufus, I'm 43, man. I'm too old for that young hipster fucking Discord. That's so... Dude, everyone in there's like 50 years old. It's like, it's not like, you know, if you said like TikTok or like Snapchat, I'd be like, yeah, I'm with you there, but not like fucking Discord. That's so funny. Tech Lab, you could have came on today, man. Before I found the band stick, I used to have an odd person literally stalk me. That's fucking creepy, dude. Yeah, people are super lonely. Okay, what's up? What's up, Fragility? Let me. It's okay. Yeah. So, okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the story. So. Was this last weekend? This was last weekend. This last weekend? Was it? God. Anyway, so we went to the bar, and it was a dodgeball community pub night type thing. And I went with a gal pal of mine, and then I invited another girl out with us. So it was me and two girls, right? And we were drinking until like 1 a.m. whatever, and the bar closed, right? And then so we're talking, okay, where do we go next, kind of thing, right? And we're like, well, let's go to Boston Pizza because it was open till 2 a.m. And our Boston Pizza is like your guys' Boston's in the U.S. Make the rules bolder. I could, but then it just covers too much of the screen. That's the problem. And it covers, I can make it like a little bit like this. Kind of like something like that. Can't you zoom in on that shit on your phone? But so anyway, we went to Boston's or Boston Pizza, and we're eating whatever, and we're leaving the bar. And this guy who's like, he's our friend. He's an acquaintance. He's not really a friend, but he's an acquaintance. He's kind of like in the community by when I say the dodgeball community, right? And he's always been like a super nice guy. Like, it's nothing. We've had great conversations. He tends to talk about himself a lot, and so he kind of has a little bit of trouble vibing. But other than that, he's a good guy. I like the guy, right? I'm like, yeah. So he gets up and he kind of like sort of tags. He does like the whole like tag along type of thing. I'm like, sure, yeah, you can come with us. Why not? So it's the four of us then. We're going to the Boston Pizza, right? I don't know why I'm talking quietly like I'm hiding something, but it's just like, it's like natural because I don't want to, it's not my intent to hurt people's feelings, right? I just want to be left alone. So that, I think that's the key when it comes to me. It's never my intent to hurt someone's feelings. It's my intent to just like get your weirdness the fuck away from me. That's where I don't want to deal with weirdos. So here's what happened at Boston Pizza. So anyway, the guy is drinking. We're all drinking, right? And I know, fuck off, John. We're drinking, and no, I don't beat around the bush, and it's unfortunate because it's people in real life. People know me as like the blunt guy, so people always just expect. It's kind of like online. People always expect me to be the one to like be the rude guy to like tell the other person to stop being a weirdo, which I do in real life too. And it always makes me come off as a huge fucking asshole, right? And it's like it makes the whole group happy when I do that, but it makes the one guy singled out. So let me explain. No, I don't do that. No, I don't tell the waiter that they fucked up. You never shit on the waiting staff. You show gratitude. That's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I treat the waiting staff with the utmost fucking respect. But so anyway, we're the four of us are eating at that fucking Boston Pizza, right? And I don't even know how it came up, but we're like what's each other's life goals, right? And we're taking our turns talking about our life. It's like the classic 1 a.m. We're all drunk eating pizza. What are our life goals, right? It was we had a blast. That was such a fun night. Christ almighty, it was so fun. With such good gals to hang out with too. Yes, yeah, watch waiting. That's why you don't fuck with the waiting staff. And then so anyway, we're talking about our life goals, and then it gets around to the guy, right? And I'm like, so what's your life goal, right? He's like, my life goal is to just not kill myself. I fucking bursted out laughing I was fucking crying. Dude, I love suicide and dark humor. I do when it's like like I thought he was being so fucking funny because like, it came out of nowhere. He's like, we're all talking about like our hopes and dreams and everything of like what we want to accomplish in the next 5 years. And then this motherfucker is like, yeah, my only goal is to just not kill myself. So I'm like, I'm fucking crying. I'm like, that was the great. I'm like, fucking bravo, dude. Way to just like throw that in there. And then like 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes, and he like keeps talking about it. So it wasn't a joke. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this guy's like serious. And then he starts talking about like all the meds that he's on, and he shouldn't be combining it with alcohol. And then I'm like, oh no, now I see where this is going. Yeah, the vibe killer. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. And then he's like, Ivan, do you ever feel anxiety? I'm like, yeah, once in a while. He's like, for me, it's all the time. I can't leave my house without feeling. I'm like, okay, this is the Debbie Downer. So anyway, the girl beside me gets up to go have a smoke. She gets the fuck out of there, right? The two girls were just completely silent. I'm like, all right, I guess it's on me then, right? No, so what happened was I tried to be so nice about it, dude. I pulled out the what's the goal card. So I was like, hey, what's the goal in telling me that you have so much anxiety? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, is the goal to make me try to understand where you're coming from? Um, he's like, I'm not too sure about that. And then I'm like, well, maybe you should think about what the goal is and how you're making other people feel before you talk, right? And then he's like, well, you basically just told me not to talk about it. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I said, but I tried to be really nice about it. And then I think the guy is autistic, so he took that as like very offensive, or he took it. He wants to feel heard. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But I'm like, bro, we have two gorgeous women with us. Shut the fuck up. Like this is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like this, like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, dude. Like, what are you doing? So he wants to be heard, right? So I'm like, yeah, bro, like this is not the time and place. So he just like shut down for the next like 2 hours. He just didn't say a single word the whole time. Didn't know how to respond. Couldn't feel like he was himself. I'm like, so now I'm like, now if I ever see that guy again, I'm like, I never want to talk to you ever again. Now here's the biggest sad thing about that whole situation is he doesn't deserve, how do I word it? He doesn't deserve to be treated that way based on how he was born, right? And now he's going to be even more socially isolated because of the way he was born when the guy really needs help. But it's not my fucking problem. That's what I'm trying to like. That's what I'm trying to like. So when somebody's autistic in the fucking comments, it's not my problem. But I understand that they're just unfortunate humans. So the thing is, this was the biggest. Yeah, he just kind of sat there and didn't say anything. And then I just dropped. I dropped him off first after, and then here's the crazy thing. And this is what No, he does go to counseling. I asked him that too. I'm like, bro, do you see anybody? He's like, yeah, I see all the therapists. They're all fucking useless. I'm like, sharing your trauma with us isn't gonna help either, right? So anyway, the biggest mind fuck I'm gonna take a piss at, but this is the biggest mind fuck of it all. If he was a cute girl, I would have put up with it. That's the thing. If it was a cute girl doing the exact same thing, I would have put in the effort to help her. Because I get a reward. I have the potential of sex by being nice and supporting it. But because it's a man, he hasn't. No, I know I know it's a funny. I'm not trying to be funny with that. I'm trying to like. No. It's not about fixing. No. It's not about fixing. It's about men have nowhere to go. Cause men that have like issues have nowhere to fucking go. Because other men aren't gonna the guys that are like normal don't have time to fucking help them. If they seek help from therapists and counselors, they're fucking useless. I would say maybe online coaches might be better for that, but then you don't know who's a fucking grifter or and who's not, right? It's like where does he go? Cause think so. Ow, fuck! I'm getting a Charlie horse. Ow! Why is my calf spazzing up? So think about it from a time cost analysis perspective. If I spent 2 months, let's say, trying to help that guy, which I don't think you can because it's genetic, they were born that way. But anyway, let's say I spend 2 months helping that guy. What's like the actual best case scenario or the best outcome that I would get from that? Like a friend that I don't need. He's not going to pay me. That's what I'm saying. So there's actually very little value in helping other men that need help as a man. That's kind of the fucked up conundrum about the whole like router thing and all these fucking idiots it's like, it's not my job to help them for being weird. You know what I'm saying? Unless they fucking pay me money, because it's not I don't care. So on the one hand, I can feel empathy and sympathy for this guy because he was born a certain way, but but you can feel empathy towards a person and also understand that it's not your fucking problem. Like starving African children. Everyone feels bad about that. Nobody does shit about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just wish that perspective came across the internet more, where if you're a fucking weirdo and I have to ban you, it's not personal. I feel empathy for you, but you're not my problem. Get the fuck out of here, kind of thing, right? I want to, and then when we dropped that guy off, the vibes came back for the other girls. So I had to remove the fucking weirdo from the equation so that the rest of us could have fun. The internet is not, the Discord is not any different. The online, the chats on YouTube, the chats on Twitch, none of it's different. In the Discord, people are literally paying me to remove the weirdos so that the rest of us can have fun. It's like, dude, let me tell you, in like 5 or 10 years from now, there's gonna be like huge business models that are just that. Like IRL communities, dude, people will pay a lot of fucking money for that. So maybe I'll do that in like 5 years. Not AI wouldn't be able to pick it up, maybe, but it would be like, maybe I will start a board games community And in order to join the board games community, I have to talk to you first and I have to filter you first. And then what happens there is anyone that actually makes it into the board game community knows that they've been filtered by me. They know they can be comfortable going somewhere and not get like attacked by a fucking weirdo, not have to deal with somebody's trauma, not have to fucking deal with somebody's depression or anxiety. That's gonna be a business model. I'm monetizing it right now. Like when we started the Discord, yeah, that could be kind of similar. Yeah, sorority type thing, a frat house. Though they have like negative connotations though of like hazing and stuff. You don't need to do any of that fucking dumb shit. But it's like when we started the Discord, it was about like hardware and like modding stuff. And then as I had to ban every fucking weirdo out of there, it just turned into this like anti-weirdo community. That's all it is now. It's just an anti-weirdo community. That's all it is. And then but so the sad thing is, where do those guys go? Where are they supposed to go? Where do they get help? How do they improve themselves? And who's gonna listen to them and their issues? Ruminate on that for a sec. I'm gonna take a quick piss. I'm gonna take a quick piss. I'll be right back. I'll catch up on chat. Give me 1 sec. Anyway, I thought that was kind of a sad story, and I was talking to one of the girls afterwards the next day, and I was like, man, I feel so bad because this guy just wanted someone to listen to him for more than 5 seconds, and he just wanted someone to. He wanted to feel like someone gave a shit about his existence, and unfortunately, that ain't fucking me. Which is so fucking sad, but I don't know what to do about that, man. I don't know what to do about it. I don't have as a 40-year-old man, I don't have the time to like be counseling other 40-year-old men unless they fucking pay me. Like I don't know what to do about that shit. And then both chicks were like, thank God you had a talk with him. They're like, thank God you were the bad guy, Jufus. It's like, yeah, thanks, bitches. It's like, thanks for just like, God, you can tell because they both kind of like do the shifty eye thing, like, you know, but like, come on, Jufus. Deal with the problem. Deal with the issue here, being the other weirdo. Deal with it, because women don't want to be the bad guy, right? They'll sit there and listen to him for a fucking hour. Yeah, man, it's rough. The world is fucking cruel to men who are weird. Cruel, dude. I think that's why the hardware space attracts so many of them, because it's like the one place where they're like, I don't know, but man, the world is fucking cruel. I admittedly participate in the cruelty, not because I want to, but because I don't know what else to do. It's not my problem, right? I stay in my own lane, and I want to be left alone, right? Hang on, let me catch up here. Hang on, I'm really far behind on chat, guys. One second, yeah. Most rich folks already do that. They have people curate parties and shit for them. The Discord outcasts opened their own Discord to hate on us. Whatever. I mean, there's entire Reddit communities. Yeah, I mean, what, like... Listen, you know what? That's not even a bad thing. If you know, I had another conversation about that the other day. So a lot of people have a lot of people are affected by words a lot, and like, let's say this was in a dodgeball context, but let's say if I'm playing with a new player. I'm better with it now, but like this one girl remembered something I told her like 7 fucking years ago. I'm like, I don't even remember meeting you, right? And then she's like, the first thing you told me was that my throw was too weak to get somebody out, so that I should give you the ball. I'm like, well, was your throw too weak to get somebody out, right? It's like, but like you're not supposed to say that. Right, but like I'm so focused on winning the game that I actually don't see gender. I see pros and cons of skill sets of the human, right? But because she was female, you're not supposed to say that, right? But anyway, so I had a discussion, and we talked a couple of weeks ago too. But she's like, "No, that was the first thing you ever said to me." She's like, "But you know what? I hated you so much." Because you said that I wanted to be a better player and beat you. So I'm like, wait a minute. So what I said offended you, and it was negative, but it made you into a better person? So I'm like, well, I'm okay being the villain then. I'm okay. Like, so if being the villain makes people, like, somebody's got to do it, right? Like, somebody's got to be the villain. So like, if all those fucking XOC nerds that I banned get together and like create friendships and stuff, maybe they'll just be better people in the end for it. Maybe they can help each other with their autism and shit. I don't know. Like, is it really a bad thing? Like, I don't care if somebody hates me as long as like they're evolving from it. There is a little bit of that, Ham Slice, but that's so interesting. It's usual. I don't want to get into, but it's yes and no. It's funny because the girls that are like that, where they have like there's like this subsection of females that play sports and co-ed sports that are kind of like in cope denial mode, where they don't know that they can't physically outpower a man. Like that, like there's some brainwashing going. Like, I'll talk to some of these chicks and I'm like, damn, this girl has no fucking clue that her throw is useless, right? She has no fucking idea. And like I was talking to this other one, and you know what she said? I'll never forget this. This was a while ago though. She was like, The reason why I've never won is because I'm not cute enough. Therefore, the better teams don't pick me up. They only go for the cute girls. I was like, that's not it at all, woman. It's like, you fucking suck. Like, that's what it, there's like, I didn't say that, but that's what was going on. I'm like, this chick thinks it's because the way she looks and not that she just fucking sucks, right? So you'll notice in society, people that have kind of denial copes like that, they get left behind in whatever their field is. Because like back to the autism thing, like she's like 80 pounds. Yeah, exactly. It's like, back to the autism thing, that guy's gonna be left behind now, right? And it's because it's not anybody's. In fact, you are socially punished if you tell them the truth, aren't you? Do you know what I'm saying? Let's see if he does the right thing because he's wrong. Where am I wrong? What are we talking about here? Where's the status button on the right, man? Are we talking about this? Oh my God, here we go again. All right, one sec. They said status on the right. They didn't say network map first. I know, fuck. Was this guy like delayed or something? He came like an hour later. The conversation's already over, man. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is here. But they did not say click on network map first. They didn't say that. Oh, I should have taken a screenshot. Fuck. But no, the CPUs were at 0% usage right now. That proves my point. Wait a minute. How do I print screen? Print screen. This is oh, RAM used. The RAM is used quite a bit here. Yeah, it still shows my WAN IP. Give me a sec. Gotta block this out. Sweet. There we go. Yeah, so this was literally just, I just took this picture. So the RAM usage is 600 megs, which is odd. I don't know why I would be using so much RAM, but the cores are at like 0% while I'm streaming. How the hell are people saturating that shit? But let me finish the story though. Where the hell did I leave? Oh yeah, right. So they're gonna be left behind now. So here's the thing. That girl, because of the way so what is going on there is she is blaming something external to her, right? She's blaming the fact that she's not pretty and not like, maybe if I'm just a god at the game, I'll get picked up. So you'll notice that it's not really anyone's responsibility to correct her. And so if you actually do correct her, right, you'll be like, it's because you fucking suck. And you're never going to be able to throw as hard as a guy. Now you're like the evil guy that told the truth about gender and shit. It's like, but it's like, and then logically you're like, what did I say that was incorrect here? But no one asks those questions. It's just like, you're not allowed to say that. So it's like with the dude trauma dumping in fucking Boston Pizza, I'm like, bro, you're killing the fucking vibe and nobody wants to hear that shit. It's like, stop. I'm the bad guy for saying that. And yet, you know what the other fucking crazy thing is? You know what the other people always want to be friends with the guy that does that. Because they don't want to deal with it, but they also want it to be filtered for them. So it's like a double-edged sword where like everybody wants to be your friend because everybody kind of wants, everyone kind of, it's so funny because it's like you're labeled the asshole when all you, so here's the thing. Would I be an asshole if everybody was just normal and self-aware? Would I have to say any of that stuff? No. If the guy wasn't trauma dumping, I wouldn't have to say anything. We could just vibed. If the girl was, here's the thing. If the girl was like, yeah, I know I have some work to do, but I just really wish that somebody would help me train to get better. And then I would put in the hours. I'd be like, let's fucking go, girl. Like, I'll fucking train your ass. Let's fucking do this. But because she's like, oh, it's because I'm not pretty. It's like, I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, you are now left behind because of your belief system. And everybody feels that way because nobody picks her up, right? It's the exact fucking reason. Anyway. No, in her defense though, a lot of these guys up top grab horrid fucking okay. In her defense, some of these top teams will grab a chick if she's very attractive because that's an easy way into her pants. It is because it's like it's a social status thing, right? So when she sees, her brain is choosing to focus on it, but it does happen. It does. I mean, but attractive people always get preferential treatment. That's kind of just a sad reality. It just means you have to work harder. That's what that means. It's just like, you didn't get born with the genetic lottery. You have to work harder. That is your gift. Your gift is the work ethic, right? Not the free ride. Their gift is the free ride. Your gift is the work ethic, which you will thank yourself that you got that gift when you're 40, 50, and 60, when their genetics let them down after. They won't know how to work when they turn 50, right? That goes for guys and girls, by the way. Hang on, let me catch up here. Oh yeah, so you make money by encouraging victim mentality too, right? Of course you do. People love that blanket of cope, man. That's that cozy blanket. Hang on, let me catch up here. Like shitting in the punch bowl, dude. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that before. Where'd you get that one from? Yeah, so I think there's like a turd in a punch bowl. I didn't know that was even a saying. You know what's interesting? There's a shockingly large number of the female population that is autistic that does not get diagnosed because nobody like tells them or picks up on it, and they get taken care of anyway by men. So So like it's fascinating, dude. It's fascinating. So put it this way. Here's the most interesting like thought experiment. You're a dude and you want to have kids, let's say, and you have a choice between two chicks. One has autism but is gorgeous. The other one is like a 4, but she's a genius. Which one do you have kids with? Now, I'm not saying which one is easier to get it up or which one is easier to fuck. It's like which one, like which children would you want to have? And then it's also a gamble because having kids with the autistic one doesn't mean they'll be autistic, but they'll probably be very attractive and just get through life really easily. But on the other hand, there's no the children might not be ugly and they also might not be smart too, right? So it's like, which one do you pick? Yeah, both if you're Elon. Okay, well, both wasn't. I mean, you could do, if you're a Chad, you could do both. Yeah. That's probably just fucking carpet bomb that shit. That way you get a variety of genetics. Yeah, maybe that's the best answer. But yeah, I like, so because the autism thing came up for the guy last week. I'm like, wait a minute. If that was a girl right there, I would 100% put up with that shit. Like, but I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What does that mean? And I like went into this like rabbit hole of like my own self-awareness. I'm like, what does all this mean? Do you know what I'm saying? It's so fucked up. At the end of the day, though, if you're a man, nobody cares. Nobody fucking, that's the lesson for this stream. If you're a guy and you have problems, nobody fucking cares. And you just kind of get used to it. Hang on, let me catch it. Just have some good friends. I'm glad you deal with the weirdness swiftly. This is one of the best communities because of how well it's managed. Dude, thank you so much for saying that. Honestly, like, I get so much hate for operating the way that I operate, which is so fascinating to me because if I wasn't welcome in a community, like let me put it this way. Here's how I relate to it, because I'm a white guy. So let's say I try to join like a Hispanic club. I don't even know if that exists. Just fucking whatever. I try to join a chess club, but that's like Asians only or something. I don't know why there would be, but it's just whatever. And like, I would never get offended that I wasn't welcome there. It's like they don't want my kind there. Okay, I'll go find somewhere that does want my kind. Why would, it's like, and then if you think about it further, it's like, why would I want to force myself into a place that doesn't want me there? I would have a bad time. It doesn't make any sense. That's so all the like the sheer amount of salt, well, whatever. I don't even the sheer amount of hate and salt doesn't actually make any sense because it's like, I want to be in that community, even though none of them like me, but I want to be there anyway. And Jufus is the devil. It's like, do you ask yourself the fuck, like, why don't you go somewhere with like-minded people that you're going to have fun? There's a place for everybody. That's how I look at it. I never felt jealous about not being invited somewhere. Never ever felt FOMO, because if they do, best case scenario, you get invited and they like treat you like shit. or they pretend to be your friend and then stab you in the back later. Like when people when you're firewalled from something, you're dodging a bullet there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I view it anyway. No, I think an animal can love you unconditionally, though. That's where I get my therapy from, man. My cat. Like, if I know nobody gives a shit about me, but that cat does, where do you think all my affection is gonna go? And all my care and all my, like, my free time is spent with her. Get an animal, get a cat or a dog, dude, straight up. I swear to God, I'm not like a religious guy, but animals were put on this earth to be with men, I think. Because like hunting dogs, you would go hunting with your dog. You would ride a horse. You would like there's so many animals out there that a man can build a bond with. Like I'm like that can't be a coincidence. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking elephants. Hang on, let me catch up here. Oh yeah, that's true. The autistic one is probably the genius, but I meant in a bad way though. I heard about that documentary, but I never watched it, or I heard about it though. She tried like going on dating apps as a man and tried to get male privilege. I think she did convert genders or whatever. And then once she was actually a man, I think she did off herself. She's like, this is a horrible fucking imagine everyone caring about you, transitioning, and then it being ignored by the entire planet and having nobody to talk to. It's like, you fucked up, sister. You fucked up. Oh, don't say that word in my no derogatory comments in my streams. We don't do that kind of stuff. I won't ban you for it, but what was the goal in saying it, right? Don't push the envelope on me. Hang on, let me catch up here. He needs Jesus? I don't know if that would help, man. Like I don't know. I don't like, you know, you ever go to church? I mean, I've gone to some Christian churches. Yeah, but I just don't know derogatory because that could really like that word can really affect a human negatively, so there's no goal in saying it, right? I guess I've been to some Christian churches, man, where like holy shit are they fucking crazy. Like chanting circles and like fucking hitting their heads with books and shit, like crazy fucking shit. And then this guy needs mental help. He doesn't need to feel welcomed by a bunch of other crazies. That's what I have a theory that like most of Christianity now, when you go to the Christian churches that I've been to. So okay, man, holy shit. So my ex is Christian, right? And she used to drag me to different churches because she tried to find the church that she was with initially when she met me. I'm like, yo, these people are fucking crazy, right? Like she slowly saw the light a little bit. She's like, okay, we'll find a different one. And then every church that we tried had like their own like weird shit going on there. It's like it's like okay, like so this one church that we went to, they have like this projector screen and it's like It's like a testimonial video, right? And it's like all these like young teenagers that are like, Jesus saved me, right? That was the entire kind of video. And every teenager that was on that video about like, I found my community, Jesus saved me, I'm a different person now, I'm happy, I feel loved, and it shows them all hugging and all this shit. And then the thing that came to my head when I watched that video, and I'm literally in the house of God, okay, and I'm like thinking about this shit. I'm like, all the kids in that video are fucking horrendously ugly. Like, that's what came to my head. I'm like, they're like brutally, like they would not have, like they're so ugly that they would have no friends outside of that church. And then so I'm thinking, I'm like, so basically what the church did, I'm not sure if it was purposely predatory or not, but I'm like, I'm like, did they prey on those kids because they were so ugly? Or did they give them, or maybe that's the purpose of religion then, to like give the unfortunate people a feeling of just anything. Like maybe that's the whole point, right? Yeah. So, and then like, yeah, it's just fat, because why didn't I see any 10 out of 10 blonde bombshells in that video? Why didn't I see any Chads in that video? Probably because they don't need it. Do you know what I'm saying? So that dude, the autistic dude, if he gets sucked into a church, it's not actually going to help him. He's just going to get sucked into a bunch of other autistic people, and they're going to group hug and not actually fix. They're just going to be weirdos together and not fix the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. But maybe that's better than being alone, though. Yeah, it's no different why you don't see you never see really beautiful women ever talking about feminism either, because they get all the privilege, right? You never see beautiful people talking about equality. You never see them, because why would they? They get all their shit paid for, right? So you have to be real. You have to have your eyes open when it comes to that type of shit. It's like, if this certain demographic of human is talking about this constantly, what's the pattern here? Why is there a pattern of these people, right? And you gotta like dissect that shit. Hang on, let me catch up here. Very rarely will you see a collective of people from all ethnicities and all attraction levels and all IQs working towards something. You'll never see that. Hang on, let me catch up here. That's why like hot people kind of just hang around with other hot people. Have you noticed that? What's up, Roy, the Intel guy? My man, Roy. The stream is insufferable for you, but really a banger for human behavior. Thanks, fucking hijinks. God, man. This has nothing to do with techonomics. Nothing. How long have I been streaming? It's been 2 hours. Christ, now I'm not gonna be able to make my my errands now, unfortunately. Maybe I can still make it. I have not tried Arrow Lake on Battlefield personally, no. I could. I just it's like I'm a what's the goal type of guy, so it's like I know it's slower than Raptor Lake, so I don't care. Like I'm not gonna go and test the 7800X 3D because I have a 9800X 3D. That one's faster. So I'm not gonna like, what's the compare? I don't have the hardware curiosity of I just want to know what the fucking best is. Cause dude, I've been playing Battlefield like 8 hours. Like I've been playing Battlefield like 8 hours a day, dude. I've been grinding that shit. I don't care about how Arrow Lake performs. I want to just play the game at the best possible FPS that I can, right? So I'm just gonna use whatever hardware I know is the best. Now in the off, there's no. I would be very surprised if Arrow Lake was as fast or faster. Here's the other. If the video, if I did that video and I knew it was gonna do well, I would do the video for the goal of getting clicks, but the video itself wouldn't do well. So I don't have a monetary incentive or a curiosity incentive to do it. Dude, I'm having a blast on Battlefield. I'm getting roasted on Twitter right now because of my tweet. My tweet's going viral. It's so funny. It's community and socializing, but most do not walk the walk and are LARPing every Sunday. I got that vibe from one of the other churches too. 100%. Like they're faking it to be there. I didn't understand what the incentive was though. I figured it was just like a dude running train on the ugly bitches or something. Like that's what I thought it was. Like something I did feel that in one, not the one with the projector screen, but another one. I did feel that. Like they're so fucking fake. Do you know what I'm saying? Dude, it's hard to find real, genuine people on this planet. It really is. Everyone has some kind of fucking weird-ass agenda. Anyway. Let's call it there. I should probably get going. We completely derailed this shit. Oh, boy. Didn't get to do this yet. But, by the way, if you are viewing this right now, go watch the video that I launched this morning on the Battlefield Optimization Guide. It's like 4 out of 10 right now. Go watch. Even if you already watched it, go watch it again, 1x speed. Do me a favor and boost that shit in the algorithm. I would really, if you get value from this stream and you are broke as hell and you cannot afford to support, that's the best way you can go support. And go leave a comment. And if you can help some of these poor souls in this comment section, man. Man, like, people just don't know how PCs work, unfortunately. And I can't help them all, man. You know what I'm saying? There's too much. But anyway, yeah, I gotta make this a button later. Don't be the shotgun makeup guy. But anyway, no, if you know what you're doing, you can help people. Oh yeah, don't get RDNA too, because apparently it's a scam. We didn't even finish that topic. We can save that for the next Techonomics then. But or maybe I'll address it when I make my 7900 XTX video. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll make the 7900 XTX video this week or next week sometime, and then I'll talk about the AMD abandoning the architectures and stuff. All right. Let's call it there, fam. I'll see you on Saturday on the Frame Chasers channel. And if you're a guy, find help from somewhere, man. Just get an animal, or if you need somebody to talk to or something, just get a fucking animal, bro. Get a cat or I should have dressed up today. Get a cat or a fucking dog or something. I'll dress up on Saturday for Halloween. That's the best advice I can give you, because don't trauma dump your problems onto your friends, because they will abandon you. No one likes a black hole. Okay, I'll see you guys on Saturday anyway. Yeah, okay, that was a tough one, but I'll see you on Saturday. Okay, talk to you guys later.